One thing that I just keep seeing it. I see it around like every single corner with conservatives, is maybe maybe it's just like the Freudian in me, but like the sexual insecurity and like sexual alienation with these conservatives is pretty fucking insane. And this like fear of like losing the idea of what you think of as a wife or as a sexual partner, of being replaceable, of things like this, are so core to so many of these like fears of like, you know, we're losing the culture of the nuclear family, of the family is going, they're trying to abolish the family. A lot of that, I think, is just so deeply rooted in sexual insecurities that it's actually kind of terrifying.
Oh yeah. No, it's built in. And again, this is where those insecurities are born. We talk of, and you both talk greatly of resentment and the nature of how people see others empowered and how they want to ruin that power. How as just to take straight from Nietzsche, the sheep that condemns the eagle for striking it because, well, I don't strike you because the sheep has no capacity to. This resentment that builds up in people, we see, and it shows itself again through these fears. When they talk about how Trump will make them safe or Trump feels safe, they don't say those words. They say Trump will fix this. It can go back to what it was at a time when I was younger and more capable. Like literally, it's Stanhope puts it best. He says, it's not that times used to be better, it's that you were younger. That's it. You were younger, your body worked better, your dick worked better, you were more successful and happier, you didn't know as much about the world, and you didn't have the luxury of being cynical. That's what makes you happier. And so that's what you get back to, because all these things that have happened since then have caused you to lose power in the world. And if someone is promising to, one, return your power, even if they fucking don't, and to also take power away from the people that you believe have taken your power, which is the conservative mindset, these immigrants that are replacing us and taking our jobs, these homosexuals who are homoing it up, and trans people who are like,
oh god, have you ever seen that photo of the like, this is what men used to look like, to like it's like the man in like in the 50s to and it just has that like sliding scale where like they just get like more and more like twink or whatever. It's like, Jesus, like
it's and what they don't mention is, like, again, Lawrence of Arabia was gay. Straight up, Lawrence of Arabia was gay. He was a man's man for the most part. Like Rock Hudson, like these men's men that were like these hyper-masculine figures of old, they were gay. And we didn't talk about it. They didn't, like, there were stories about these things, but this is the thing that makes all these people nervous. This is the worrisome, because it comes from within. They don't really know their own sexuality. They're confused about it, or they're feeling weird, or they don't just realize that sex is sort of something that's applied to everyone, and that you're not really straight or gay, and that it's a lot more complex than that. They love the simplicity of being able to have this base narrative. And again, if someone's willing to give them that, someone's willing to promise them we'll get back to that, even if it doesn't happen, they will vote for that person. They will care about that person. Because, and this is we're doing our anti-Oedipus reading every Tuesday, so I did a lot of it today. When people vote and when people are empowered and interested politically, there's kind of two parts that are really important to consider from where they're coming from. One is their like actual internal sort of energy, where their passions lie when it comes to revolutionary or paranoiac is the terms they use. Or you could say the way things are, or just change. And that power is actually kind of amazing. And you see it, for example, in 2016, I think a lot of Trumpers actually have the revolutionary energy. They were like, burn it all down, fuck it, do something new. All of that stuff's great, like that energy.
Yeah, it's like the crossover that you saw from people that supported Bernie Sanders to voting for Trump. Yeah.
And so what you end up seeing, though, is that gets mixed with the other side, which is where you understand your place in society, your class interest, your personal interest.